Week 2 on finding, funding, and analyzing. Whenever you buy, fix, and flip, you need to make sure that you are adding value that's going to come back to you. So that's something that we talk about. You can overdo a property. You could put in $100,000, but you're only going to get an extra $50,000 of value back on some of them. So you have to be careful that you only rehab to the value of the neighborhood. So the primary focus on your property needs to, in general, be houses that need a lot of repair, a very significant amount, because this is where you're going to create your sweat equity and the real value that comes back to you in the form of profit, cash, which we all like. Steve, do you have anything on that?
Just that there's lots of different places where you can actually find deals, and we go over that in detail in a number of different areas. But what's really key and important to understand here, like the slide says, is that most of the time when you're going to get a good deal, it's because you've been able to solve a problem. And what we presented here is kind of focused on the house itself, and if you're going to be buying and fixing something, obviously it kind of lends itself to houses that need a lot of repair and fix up. But you also want to look for opportunities where you can solve problems where the owner is the issue. And sometimes that can also give you a pretty good deal.
Yep, absolutely. That's why I like to be careful saying always going to need a lot of repair, because sometimes they don't. Sometimes you get into a really sweet deal just because the seller is distressed, not the property itself being distressed. And those are some nice deals too.
And if you're going to just go into a rental exit strategy, sometimes you can just get away with paint and flooring. And if there's not excessive problems in the house, that's enough just to do a rental deal.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do talk about those differences, how you're going to rehab. So in this series, we always have little bits and pieces that kind of overlap into the other series as well. And that's one of them is on your fix-up. Are you fixing up to rent or are you fixing up to resell? Very different rehab models.